Welcome.
Thanks, Ann. So this is the baby sim from Medi. This is actually a simulator of a baby. This is what actually a lot of the medical students and the doctors are using to train, but we're going to pretend he's a real baby. So are you ready? So we come across him and we notice he's not breathing. So, oh my gosh, we got to do something. We're going to grab him out of this carrier. Oh, Travis, why don't you move the thing? We're going to put him on a nice hard surface. He's obviously not breathing or having a heartbeat. So first thing we want to do is give him a couple rescue breaths, all right?
And an easy way to tell if an infant is breathing is if you get down next and don't see the chest rise, you don't feel any air against your cheek, then you know the baby is not breathing.
Oftentimes you might take a look in his mouth, see if there's something that he's choked on. If there is something you can see, you grab it. If there isn't, you don't do a blind sweep. So we've done the 2 rescue breaths. Then we're going to start, since he doesn't have a pulse either, we're going to start chest compressions. You make a line between his nipples, which are about here. Take 3 fingers for a baby this size. And this is kind of a bigger baby, so I'm going to use 2 hands. And you, about 100 per minute. I like to sing the song, Staying Alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Gives you a nice rhythm. You do about 30 compressions, and you give another 2 rescue breaths. For a baby this size, you probably need to plug the nose. Oh, he woke up. He started to cry and breathe, so that's good. We're going to check his pulse in his arm or his leg. That's one of the differences between with adult, you usually check in the neck. With a baby, you check in the arm or the leg. Obviously, if a baby's crying, that's almost a guarantee that he's breathing and has a pulse.
That's good. Okay. And now, is it possible to do it too hard? Because my baby's really, really tiny right now.
Right. Baby's ribs are actually very soft, so it's unusual in a baby to do it too hard. You're actually going to be pressing down about 1/3 of the chest wall.
You are not worried about hurting your baby because you can't hurt a baby more than death, and you want to save your baby's life. All CPR is for everyone at home is you're artificially giving breaths, filling the lungs with oxygen, and then when you press on the chest, you're sending that oxygen in the blood to the brain and other organs.
The sooner you start CPR, the better chances of the baby coming back, because oftentimes it just takes a couple of breaths to get the breathing going, and then he'll come back.
And in a baby, one important point is we actually recommend that you perform CPR for 1 to 2 minutes if you're by yourself before you call 911, because sometimes you can get your baby's vital signs back within a minute.
So 2 rescue breaths, 30 compressions.
And keep going back and forth until he wakes up. Do it for a minute or 2, then call 911 if he hasn't revived, and then just keep going. You can do this for a long time and keep the vital functions going, even if he's not waking up until help arrives.
Okay. And the great thing about the simulators is it's great for CPR, and sometimes Jim also just wants me to hold the baby just to practice. How am I doing?
Someday, yeah.
So he teaches me how to hold baby.
Support his head.
Okay.
Yeah, someday you'll be able to do that for real.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you.